Lake Grove family. Today's devotional is based on story 285. That corresponds with John chapter 4 in our Bibles. If you haven't had a chance yet, please press pause, go read it, and then when you are done, come back and join us. This story has made me think of the question about shame. Wondering, have you ever felt ashamed? Maybe it was something you did or something someone said to you or something that happened to you. Have you ever felt shame? Shame is that voice that tells you you aren't good enough. You are a bad person. And even worse, you can't let anyone know about it. You can't let anyone know who you really are. Often that voice becomes the inner monologue, and it seeps into the rest of our lives, influencing the decisions we made. The Samaritan woman was tormented by shame. She would only come to get water from the well at noon. That was the hottest hour of the day, when no one else was around. It was better, she thought, better to avoid others than to deal with their piercing stares or catch wind of their whispers and their jeers. It was all just too hurtful, so it was better just to avoid them. But this day, this particular day that the Lord made, a man sat at the well, almost as if he were waiting for her. At first, she was startled when he, a Jew, spoke to her. Maybe this is a trick. Maybe he's going to take advantage of me, she must have thought. Then she was surprised when he asked her, a Samaritan woman. He asked her for help. "Would you help me get some water?" he asked. Well, he must not know how bad a person I am. He must not know what I've done, what they've done to me. That's why he's talking to me, she convinced herself. And then Jesus said, "The water I give is different from the water in this well. If you drink the water I give you, you will never be thirsty again. It will satisfy your deepest needs." She was astonished. Could this man really satisfy her deepest need, her deepest desire for acceptance and dignity? There's no way. He has no idea who I am, she must have thought. And that's when Jesus said, "I know that you have no husband, and that the man that you're living with is not your husband either." The truth pierced her heart, tore away the facade, and stripped away her shame. He knows. Jesus knows everything about me. He sees, and he still spoke to me, and he still asked for my help. She quickly realized that this was no ordinary man. This could only be the Messiah, the one God had sent to save the world. Well, maybe you relate to this woman. And if so, Jesus comes and offers you the living water that can satisfy your deepest needs. Or maybe you know someone close to you who struggles with shame. And if so, you can be Christ incarnate to them. You can see them. You can hear them. You can accept them with dignity. My prayer for you today is that you will drink deeply from the living water, who is Christ Jesus, because he will satisfy our deepest needs and our deepest desires.